Alright, I won't keep you waiting. Let's dive straight into the brand new update that dropped just yesterday. I'm guessing most of you have already played it, tried out the new features, and maybe even watched some other YouTubers cover it. So, you probably know about things like the new portion system and of course the brand new class, Milkman. But in this video, I'd like to walk you through the smaller details you might have missed in this Dead Rails update, and talk about some potential additions we could see in future updates. Like a new cow mob, which would make perfect sense after introducing the Milkman class in Milk itself, or even a Kerosene factory building. But before we begin, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. I'm just starting out on YouTube, and my goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of June. Every like, comment, and sub helps YouTube's algorithm notice me and recommend my videos to others, which gives me huge motivation to keep uploading daily content. Thank you so much in advance. And now, let's get into the video. Let's begin with the basics, just in case some of you haven't had a chance to explore the update fully yet. New class, Milkman. As you already know, the more you are covered in milk, the more powerful you will become. This means the more milk you pour on yourself, the more buffs you receive. At 100% milk coverage, your speed becomes insane. Honestly, you might even be twice as fast as the werewolf class at night. You also become an absolute tank. Even a horde of werewolves or Nikola Tesla won't be able to take you down. It's genuinely one of the most overpowered classes, if you've got enough milk. Next, we've got the new melee system. Now, melee weapons can be charged to unleash a heavy attack. The longer you hold your left click, the harder the hit. I personally love this mechanic. It adds a little more strategy to melee combat. Some players in the Discord weren't fans of it at first, probably because they're used to mindlessly spamming left click. But honestly, once they see the damage numbers, I think most people will come around. Then there's the new liquid system. Glass bottles now spawn around the map, each filled with a different liquid. You can pour them into puddles or onto other players and NPCs, and each liquid has its own effect. The new liquids are water, milk, kerosene, blood, zombie blood, unicorn blood. Yes, unicorn blood is a thing now. You can collect these liquids in glass bottles too. I won't go deep into every liquid's effects right now. You probably already experimented with them or saw another YouTuber go into detail. But if you want a full breakdown, let me know in the comments and I might make a separate video on that. Moving on. Potion creation. You can now mix puddles to create potions. The base for all potions is unicorn blood. And while I don't want to spoil all the recipes, here's one. Pour water into a puddle of unicorn blood to create holy water. There are 4 potions total, and trust me, they're super OP. If you ever kill a unicorn, grab that blood immediately. I won't show potion crafting in this video. I want you to discover that part yourself. It's honestly really fun to figure out. A few more changes. Players and NPCs can now be set on fire. If someone is covered in kerosene, they'll burn longer. There's a 10% chance of rain during the day, and a 0.5% chance that it will rain a non-water liquid, like blood, milk, or unicorn blood. Yes, that's insane. If you want unicorn blood but can't find a unicorn, here's a trick. Strike any puddle with lightning, and it turns into unicorn blood. But with only half the usual amount. A completely new game mode. Scorched Earth. During the day, it rains kerosene. Enemies have a 25% chance of spawning already on fire. And they're immune to fire, which means they can ignite you just by hitting you. At night, you'll be chased by flaming sprinting zombies. And here's the twist. Classes are disabled for this mode. That's because the upcoming Arsonist class would make it way too easy. Beat this mode and you'll unlock the Scorched Earth challenge. So what can you actually do with all these liquids? Here's what the devs themselves said. Soak an object in kerosene, light it, and throw it at enemies. Create massive puddles of fire by leading zombies through kerosene, then lighting them up. Mix potions to heal players instantly or resurrect dead enemies. Resurrect a werewolf and set it on fire so it does fire damage to others. Cover yourself in non-flammable liquid to walk through flames unharmed. There's so much freedom with this update, and while it might not seem huge on the surface, the depth it adds makes it one of the most creative updates so far. Now, let's talk future content. In the official Dead Rails Discord, there's a suggestions tab. And let me tell you, some of the community's ideas are really solid. The devs actively read those channels, and if an idea gets a lot of upvotes, there's a good chance it'll get added. One of my favorite ideas? A scientist class. Could increase the duration of potions might spawn with a unique potion? Could interact differently with liquids, like healing from zombie blood or getting buffs from regular blood if you're a vampire class. And here's the big one. Cows. Yes, actual cows. Rare spawns in barns that can give you more milk. Super useful for milkman class, right? And honestly, it makes total sense. We already have farms and barns on the map, so adding cows would fit the theme perfectly. Another highly upvoted suggestion, over 519 stars already, is a class called Ambidexter. Here's the breakdown. Wears a dirty cowboy hat with snakeskin. Starts with a shovel, has a passive ability. He can equip a weapon in his left hand. Press a special keybind to swap or drop that left-hand weapon. You can't use the left weapon unless your right hand is already holding something, so no cheesing it with two guns. Pros. Snake oil gives you bonus damage and speed temporarily. Cons, takes more damage from bullets. Enemies spot you from farther away. Honestly, it sounds fun and well-balanced. I'd love to see this one added. So yeah, that wraps it up. If you have your own ideas for future Dead Rails content, drop them in the comments. If I like your idea, I'll give it a like and maybe even reply. Who knows, if this video does well, maybe even the devs will see your idea and consider it for the game. Thanks again for watching and for all your support. Let's hope for cows, kerosene factories, new classes, and more madness in the next update. See you in the next one. See you!